I don't want to be crooked. I'm just trying to fix this. It's a little crooked. Oh dear. Let's see here. I can't fix this. Sorry. I'm just trying not to be crooked. Is that better? Okay. This is the first time I'm going live on the phone. Nobody here yet, so that's fine. I'm gonna try to see if I can do this. This is the first time I'm doing this from my phone. I think there it is. Oh gosh, where's this garbage can? Sorry. All right. Hi, Jen. Nice to see you. I'm doing something different today. I'm trying something different. The lighting is kind of weird. This is my, yeah, I know. Jen, it's been a month. December has been kind of crazy for me. Ever since my birthday celebration, I've had to slow it down a little bit with YouTube because of things that were going on. But I think we're okay now. What are you gonna do? Just go on there. I have my bear here home from school, and he's just walking around cramping my style a little bit. As you can see, I have some baskets here. Let's see. And I'm going live from my phone through YouTube. So because I've reached the 1K milestone. I've got 1,000 subscribers and a little bit more, a little bit extra for safety, safeguard, you know. And I'm not gonna open this right now, but I've been saving it because I didn't open it on New Year's Eve because I already had something else to open, and I had this left over, so we didn't go through, you know, all four of us. We barely finished one bottle. So we'll open that tonight, me and my husband, to celebrate the 1K. Thank you, Jen. Oh, you've been sick since Christmas. Samantha, hi. Thank you. The baskets, okay. I'm glad you mentioned the baskets because the baskets are out here because my 1K will be, the giveaway for my 1K will be me making a basket for whoever wins the drawing. So the way I make these baskets is I take Red Heart Super Saver variegated yarn, or a solid yarn too. If you want, I could do a marled, but it's got to be Red Heart Super Saver, or it could be Karen Big Cake. Oh, she's clumsy. Let me fix this. Where is this? I'm sorry. Let me just plug in my phone. Okay. All right. It could be, this one is made out of a Karen Big Cake, and I'll probably make a video to announce, you know, all the rules and such. Let me just fix my lighting a bit. It's kind of crazy. It's very bright over here. I probably should have done this before they went on, but I didn't. Sorry. Okay, maybe that's a little better. Yeah, I think so. I don't look so pale now. Wow, what a difference. I mean, it's nice to have sun, but not, you know. Hey, Jeanette. Jeanette's here. Thank you. I'm excited. I'm using my phone to go live because I can. So that's you know, it's a big deal for someone like me. It took me almost 2 years to get 1K. But, you know, turtles, slowly but surely, they move, you know, they get to the finish line. Jen, you think my hair is getting long? Hi, Granny D. I just cut it. I just cut my hair a couple days ago. I cut like that much off. It grows like, it just grows. And when I went to see the lady who cuts my hair, she goes, Sandy, I haven't seen you in over a year. I was shocked, and I did, you know, the calculation in my head. I'm like, yeah, I haven't been in a salon in over a year. I haven't, you know, nothing is back to normal yet with me and my schedule and going out and doing stuff, normal things. Nothing is back yet. And just when I thought it was, you know, gonna be okay, we got the plague entered our house. Yeah, it entered. One of the bears got the plague, got the Rona, and I was trying to stay away from this particular bear, and it was difficult. So we were wearing masks, and yeah, I know, Jen, what is normal? LaShara Crochet is here. LaShara, hi. I got to talk to you and Granny and Jeanette yesterday through chat, but I hadn't ventured out in the YouTube world in a long time. My laptop was off, it was turned off, it was closed, and there it remained for the week of Christmas because I was just cooking and washing my hands and doing laundry and washing my hands and spraying Lysol and washing my hands and cooking and washing my hands. And like this area, nobody was allowed in here except me. So we didn't want the germs to enter the kitchen area. I was not infected, and I didn't want to get infected because I just, you know, it was quite a task to, anytime a bear wanted something to eat or drink, I had to get it for them and serve it for them. It was awful. It was like they were babies again. Oh, 3.5 months. Oh my gosh. How did that even happen? Yeah, I've seen one of a reality show, a baby had the virus, and I'm like, how does the baby get it? And the test is kind of brutal. The test that you have to give, you know, that you have to take to see if you have it. Poor baby. Hope she's gonna be okay. She or he. I hope the baby's gonna be okay. Do you want to say the baby's name? Let's see. Okay, so how many of you were at the auction last night with Rose from Rose Likes Crochet? I was on there. It was quite a successful auction. I think she raised like $5,000, somewhere around that neighborhood, for wings. So that was exciting. I bid, I think, 1 or 2 times, but some of those numbers were increasing, and I was like, oh, don't know if I could do that. I'm still recovering from Christmas. Hi, Janine. Jen, you were there. Okay. Did you get anything? Jeanette wasn't there. Okay, yeah, it was. She had one item in particular that I wanted. Well, she had more than one item, but Crystal from Bag O' Day made this hat out of Malabrigo yarn, and I wanted it. And obviously, I didn't get it. I think it went for a couple $100. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But there was mystery boxes of yarn that Crystal was giving away, and that was out of control for me. Like, the numbers were just not in my neighborhood at all. Yeah, people, it's enough to have a sick male in the house, you know. Well, it was, yeah. It's enough to cater to someone who's sick, but I had to avoid getting sick myself. You know, so there was no contact, and masks were on, and I had little pumps of hand sanitizer everywhere, Lysol everywhere. I had to Lysol everything all the time. It was a mess. So Christmas kind of was different, but that's okay. I mean, we still had dinner. Good thing I had gone grocery shopping before the V came into our house. I had stocked up on groceries and gotten everything. Thanks, Maribel. I know. No, not only with you, Jen. I think it's most of the planet. Men are, when they're sick. I don't know. I wonder if it's like that with the animal kingdom. You know, if it's like that with male animals. Because it's like that with humans, male humans, when they're sick. Oh. Hey, Mark. How are you? Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. I'm excited. I don't know how it happened. I had no content I hadn't put out a video for like 96 days, and I hadn't gone live since November 22nd. I remember because it was my birthday. So I'm like, why am I getting all these new subscribers? I don't care why, but I mean, I was glad because maybe you know, in the fall, I acquired some new people, and then YT took them away as quick as I got them. You know, they're like, nope, can't have them, can't have them. And, you know, Dana from Creatively Created Crochet, Triple C, she told me, don't worry, they'll give them back, don't worry. And she was right. Mimi Cat is here. You had to pick up your grandson. Okay. Oh, okay. Leave me running. Leave me running. All right. I'm just here with my bottle of champagne. Me and my husband are gonna pop this baby open later. I like this bottle. It's for Pride 2020. It says limited edition, but it says Pride 2020. So did they like have extra of these? And I feel like maybe I should save the bottle. You know, it might be a collector's edition. I don't know, but I really like this. But it's very cute. I really like this. I snatched that up at the grocery store when I saw it. Anyway, I don't really. It says 1988. Proud ally of the LGBTQ plus community since 1988. Oh, I thought the wine was from, or the champagne was 1988. Okay. We'll have to see how that goes. I had a reaction to the booster. It took me right out of Christmas Eve. I had a fever of 102.5. Oh my gosh, the whole house stopped. My son stepped up, not my husband. Well, that's good that your son stepped up. How old is your son? But bad that you had a fever. Sorry to hear that. You know, I had no reason to take the vaccine before. I had no reason to because I didn't go anywhere, I didn't do anything. And I said, I'm not going to take it until I have to, you know. I had no job telling me you have to do it, you know. And then, you know, it came to our house. And obviously, I went right out and got it. Well, first I got tested, and then I got my first vaccine, and so did my other son, because when it, you know, he had to report to his place of work that somebody in his family, in his household, got the virus. So he didn't go to work, and they said, don't come to work until, you know, 10 days, no symptoms, or get vaccinated, or both. So he did both. And then, you know, we go for the next one. Hey, David, next month. And then we're good to go. So that was my plan, and I stuck with it, and it worked out. I can't believe, you know, not having, you know, any assistance in my immune system, I was able to not catch anything. I mean, maybe I did, and I'm just not symptomatic. But today I'm going for a test. I scheduled a test, another test, and we'll see. I figured you might as well, right? We will see. Oh my gosh, what a circus my house has been. But things are back to normal-ish. I have, you know, still the bear here. Ooh, look at, there's Mr. Chester. You guys could see him. This is kind of low. You usually don't see my floor, do you? Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, so I still have the bear home from school. He goes back next week, and he was trying to, you know, he was waiting to hear from the dean. Was going to send out an email to say, you know, whether they're going to meet in person. They were debating in PA whether or not to do live in-person learning or do virtual. Oh, Jen, really? Where are you? Well, I'm in Illinois. It's, you know, Chicago's a big city, and they don't play. So officially today, starting today, you cannot enter a restaurant. You can't dine in a restaurant or go into a gym. Maybe something else, but at least the gyms and the restaurants until you're fully vaccinated. So obviously I have to wait a month before I can go to a restaurant in Chicago. I'm not going to a gym in Chicago nor anywhere else, but I do have a couple restaurants that I love to go to in Chicago, but otherwise there's, you know, there's the suburbs, and the county though is trying to follow suit with those regulations. But of course you have the, you know, the people who think it's not constitutional. Janine, we ran out of rapid tests. My husband got the last box of 2. It had 2 in there. Hi, Elizabeth. Yeah, it was, yeah, anyway, so you get people who think it's unconstitutional, and I guess technically it is unconstitutional, but I mean, if it helps save people, I mean, it's important. Like, you know, just general safety. It's for safety. It's for your safety, you know, and the safety of others. Like, it's an actual health risk, and I think with health risk, their rights kind of go second, you know. Health and safety should go before rights, any kind of rights. I don't know. Let's not even talk about this. Okay. Yes, Elizabeth, I would show you on my phone my checklist. Post office is on my list of things to do when I am able to venture out into more places. I've only gone to a couple places since we've been symptom free, and I wanted to wait until today after I got my test results to do other things. But yeah, I have all the granny squares ready to go. And yeah, Deneen, I agree. They have to protect. Oh, you're Canadian, Deneen. Okay. Yeah, it's different everywhere. You have here we don't have to have symptoms. We could just, need to get a test so we can go to a function. Like there was a Christmas party we were invited to, and on the invitation it says, uh, the only way you can come is if you bring a negative COVID test result with you or your vaccination card. So we didn't go because we were in Texas at that time. Thanks, Elizabeth. I know, I'm excited. This is big news for me. It couldn't have come at a better time. It on New Year's Day is when I hit the 1K, and I wanted to. I was thinking about. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get back to that. I spent the night at O'Hare Airport way back in '99, coming home from Scotland. Our connection got canceled, so we had to sleep on cots. I was trying to get some of the folks I was traveling with to go. To go where? Wait, I missed it. Well, you got to. O'Hare Airport is a wonderful airport. Me and my husband used to spend our dates at the O'Hare Airport when you could, because you were able to walk around the moving walkways, go to the stores, go to the terminals, everything. You could do anything in the airport, and we used to spend our dates there. And we would have a pretzel, and we would have some yogurt, some pizza, and some Italian beef, and just spend the whole day at the airport. So I'm glad you got to at least visit our airport, Granny. When I went to the first men's fiber retreat I did in September, I had to submit a copy of your Vax card and have a test upon arrival. I did not object at all. I wasn't gonna object to any of that. I didn't need to do. I said I wasn't gonna do anything until I have to do something. So that's when I actually took a step towards. So now I'm on board too. A Chicago hot dog. I wanted to see a bit. Oh, O'Hare Airport is actually in the suburb. It's like a few blocks from the actual city, but way far from downtown Chicago. But they do have the restaurants in the airport. I just got virus tested again because I was in bed for days, sick. Thankfully, I'm negative, but people in Dallas are not wearing masks. I know when I went to Texas, like nobody was wearing masks in Texas or in Oklahoma, Arkansas. They didn't wear any. Um, but I wore mine as much as best as I could. We went to a couple restaurants. Anyway, what I was saying, back to my 1K. I wanted